let us awaken.
The child within us. Always visualizing. Mother Nature in her purest and pristine form.
Trying to break free in the vast expanse.
And yet craving to be engulfed within the secure, captivating, warm and cozy folds of nature.
And that makes us a tourist. For the tourist, the world has become a lot more accessible and affordable owing to the advance in transport technology and the spiraling growth of markets.
The global traveler is ready to venture on to new destinations, explore an unfamiliar culture, or simply take the road less traveled.
As a result, tourism is one of the major factors for economic growth in any country. It not only generates employment and wealth in terms of foreign exchange, but also develops an identity for a country. Considering her natural beauty, wealth of diversity in nature and culture, India has witnessed an annual growth rate of over 15% in the tourism and hospitality industries. Given the untapped potential that exists in India and its employment generating potential, the tourism sector is a primary focus for our economic planners.
Despite this, we still remain a minor player in the arena of global tourism. The World Travel and Tourism Council projects that in the coming decade, India can emerge as the #1 tourist destination, provided we set up tourism infrastructure to international standards.
Recognizing this potential, Skill has forged ahead with the determination to realize this vision.
Developing greenfield projects into successful ventures has been our forte.
The Skill Group has a proven track record of identifying greenfield infrastructure projects, implementing them on a time-bound basis and operating them through strategic associations with world-class organizations.
Some of our well-known projects include the development of India's first private sector port at Pipavav in Gujarat. The Pipavav-Surendranagar railway line is India's first public-private partnership with the Indian Railways, and Pipavav Shipyard, poised to be South Asia's largest shipyard, amongst others.
The concept of a Special Economic Zone, or SEZ as we know it, was introduced in 2000. An SEZ is a specifically outlined enclave offering
deemed status of being outside the customs territory of India, simplified operating procedures, single window clearance and dispute resolution mechanisms, exemption from custom duty, central excise and central sales tax. Corporate tax holiday of 15 years for units operating in the zone.
Building within this established and well-proven framework of SEZs, SKIL endeavors to develop the infrastructure for tourism and eco-friendly industries in Himachal Pradesh.
Himachal Pradesh. The land of gods presents a heady mix of magnificence of natural splendor and fantastic diversity. Its stimulating and breathtaking panoramic views of the majestic Himalayas, lush green meadows, gushing confluence of rivers, serene lakes, trees laden with choicest fruits.
And to top it all, a warm, vibrant society, bathed in pristine culture. And a very original lifestyle. Skill. Develop Nali, Vaknaghat and Gagrait, which will showcase tourism and eco-friendly industries.
At Manali, Skill proposes a tourist village spread over 300 acres on the banks of Beas River, surrounded by snow-clad mountains. The location is breathtaking. The village will have dedicated residential, commercial, entertainment and tourism-based activities.
Residential areas would be planned for serviced bungalows and villas on long-term and timeshare basis. Whereas the adjoining commercial spaces would cater to hotels, resorts, shopping malls, entertainment, providing all that an ideal holiday destination should possess.
A well-designed convention center for business gatherings is also integrated into the plan, and all this is very thoughtfully backed up by institutions facilitating top-of-the-line healthcare.
We will be developing these projects with the active cooperation of the people of Himachal Pradesh, with the objective of helping them realize the full potential of the beauty that nature has endowed the state with.
The location of the village and its surroundings are ideal for stimulating tourism-related activities like
river rafting in the rampaging Beas, which is the jewel in the crown of the Kullu Manali Valley. Take on the mountains by way of rock climbing and rappelling. Beat the trails in the mountain ranges through the dense deodar forest while trekking.
or just set up camp in the wild and soak in timeless beauty as nature intended one. Right after winters, the whole landscape is morphed into the silky, freezing sheet of snow. Ideal times to a take on the ice sports.
We have plans for a well-equipped ski village which would have a ropeway, cable cars and other modern means of transport for taking skiers up to the high ski slopes.
Hotels and resorts have been planned to accommodate all tourists.
There will be facilities to suit every budget. All geared up to promise you an exhilarating experience of the Himalayan winter.
Health is wealth. In the folds of Himalayas, nature and healthy lifestyle go hand in hand. You can look after the facilities at the Holistic Naturopathy Center. We will have this ideal place amidst apple orchards on the bank of River Bias.
Be it medical treatment for some chronic ailments or just a quiet recuperation and rejuvenation, people will just have to get here and let nature take its course.
Experience some of the best naturopathy by ways of proven practices in Ayurveda and Yoga. You would leave with an energized body, refreshed mind and a composed soul.
Bhatnagar, just 28 kilometers on the national highway from the state capital Shimla, is a green and rustic landscape full of scenic valleys.
For this location, we have plans to build fully integrated township. We also want to develop it as a service industries hub.
This scarcely populated landscape has all the right ingredients for being developed into a SEZ for service industries such as consultancy firms, IT and ITES firms, call centers and BPOs.
In addition, we plan to develop infrastructure for institutions conducting professional and vocational courses. These will include a medical college, engineering and software training institutes, and a nursing college amongst others. All these industries and institutions would be appropriately supported with modern residential township accommodating people from all walks of life.
The other backup infrastructure like entertainment and commercial spaces, drainage and sanitation, water and power supply would all be planned to international standards.
This way, a wholesome community can dwell and contribute towards the growth and development of this area.
It is said,
if infrastructure is the signpost of development, then transport is the means to make it available.
moving down from the hills to the district of Una, we have located an ideal stretch of land for developing an international airport.
To establish Himachal Pradesh firmly on the global tourism map and to also make it a regular winter destination, we will be developing world-class infrastructure as part of our projects.
International air connectivity would make things comfortable and accessible for far-off tourists and help facilitate business and industries.
This international standard airport will be a springboard to launch tourism in Himachal Pradesh.
The international airport at Una will be complemented by the development of an SEZ for food processing industries, heavy industries, manufacturing and all support ancillaries for the maintenance of the airport.
In Himachal Pradesh, development of tourism infrastructure has larger social meaning, which extends beyond creating wealth for state, nation and individuals.
Food processing industries in the SEZ would enhance the marketability of the already established fruit bowl status of the state. Skill has a vision for the tourist of tomorrow. Visitors, be it domestic or international, must enjoy the privileges and hospitality of international standards.
We have polluted the environment to such an extent that it has to be corrected by us. We are the sufferer and we are the saver. Therefore, we have to girdle up our loins to make the environment clean, healthy and pure.
Group understands that big ideas come with bigger responsibilities. Hence, we adopt the development approach that is based on sustainable economic, social, environmental and inclusive practices of planning.
We will be paying special attention to ecological and environment factors so that our developments do not result in any adverse impact.
The utmost priorities would be accorded to minimizing waste, conserving water, ensuring efficient use of energy and developing facilities with environmental sensitivity in mind.
We are committed to the development of environmental friendly industries and world-class tourism destination in the state of Himachal Pradesh, which will tremendously boost the socio-economic structure of the state of Himachal.